So can I cover Harmony 1 again? Yes, I can. And the reason the DCF community tier member is asking is because it had a hack, and my bear market target that I already put in, it did not hold. What are realistic targets? I have buys around 006, so let's go check out Harmony 1. Might help to get off the 1 hour chart. I mean, it's bouncing right out my line, but that's not the bottom, obviously. So per your point, that won't be the bottom. Okay. All right. Well, actually, I can just go like this. Yeah, that is a pretty steep slope. Yeah, so I can see what you're talking about in price. This is a steeper slope than almost anything else. So that's the hack you're talking about. I mean, I can just tell by the slope of this drop, it's more aggressive. But it's probably gonna get stuck in there, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, 006 would mean it bounces off of that dotted line there, which is an origin line. It's dotted not because it's less powerful necessarily, but it's just so I can see it better. Um, what's the time frame on that? 86 days. Put September. Yeah, honestly, 0045 to 0060 is not a bad range. So I will go ahead and, yeah, I will. It looks like something to. One of these two boxes look like it'll be hit. Yeah, 0045 to 0060. Those are pretty solid targets, and it's going to take a little bit to get there. You know, it could be fall time, September, October, but this is a pretty aggressive trading channel, and yeah, it looks like it's going to get there over time. I think you have the right head on your shoulders there for this price. Now, that's long term. For short term price analysis for Harmony One, it looks like it's going to come up. And let me adjust this just a little bit here. I can finesse this area just a little bit better. Something. accidental, that's what she said statement, but it needs to be a little bit thicker. All right, now go to the 5 minute. Short term, it looks like it could. It's not going to get to 2 pennies. This bounce is not going to get to 2. It just got rejected. So this white line is its daily open. Man, no one's even traded. So when a chart looks like this means no one's trading it. This has got really, so people are just done with this. This is very low volume. This looks bad. This is really bad. I would say it has a chance very short term to go 0.0189 or 0.0190 in the short term, and I don't think it'll get any higher than that before it goes lower. That's the highest I could see it going. It might, no, actually, I could see it coming up to this wick. I could see it hitting that. That's 0.92. I could see it hitting that. So that would be a failure pattern above this line. That would go like, it would do, yeah, it would be so it would go above this line, but then come back crushing. Yeah, so it could get to 0.0192, but it's getting rejected by the daily open where the daily started, where it broke down. So it's probably done. That in the short term, and then it's going to continue making lower lows, most likely, with Bitcoin. So this is making lower lows anyway. So this is just, so I mean, if you want to even more tightly knit figure, you can do a micro channel. So when did this trajectory start that, the angle of attack here? And I would say it started this angle about here. So you can just do this. It's going to continue to stay that accelerated until it breaks out of this and uses what I'm about to show you as support. It will continue its nosedive until that happens. I'm telling you, that's exactly what will be true. It will continue to accelerate down until this little channel right here. Okay, so micro guy. So this is like a micro channel within a channel, a bigger channel. It's going to stay in this until this is used as support, period. And that could happen about now, because there is an origin line here. So it could wiggle its way out, go like this, come up, get rejected, and then fall back into it. So even if it does get above it, something like this, boom, 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 gets rejected, it'll just fall right back into it. By July 10th, it might be a little longer. It might be like July. Actually, it could get stuck in this area. Actually, over the next 7 days, you could spend a lot of time getting stuck here. Big fake out, boom, and then fall back into it. Boom, boom, and when CME's open, bam. I could see that happening. Ooh, that'd be a big drop. Wow. That could happen as well. And that would still be like 0.0190. Potentially, so it could get it could use this origin line as support, but then use this point of control, essentially this larger channel as resistance, and then come below the origin line, use it as resistance, then really catch up and just tank like crazy. That'd be a massive short if that were to happen. I could see that happening. That's the more bullish case, unfortunately. But if it does do that, it's going to fall right back into this channel, and it could use it as support once it falls back in. But it's going to come touch it if this were to happen. And it's probably going to be just after July 4th, if not slightly before. But it's going to be before July 10th that happens. And that's the short term. And that would bring it down to 0.0125 after July 4th. And that's Harmony 1.